What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Um, Today's episode is going to be about, I don't know why I'm calling it an episode. Today's video is going to be dedicated to a comedian that has inspired all kinds of comedians around the world. This person's influence is still being felt to this very day. This is somebody that has influenced Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence. You can just go and look at a ton of comedians throughout history, and this person has influenced them. And that is, of course, Red Fox. For those of you that don't know him, he is one of the main characters from Sanford and Son. If you happen to remember that sitcom, actually, I would say probably one of the first sitcoms that starred a black cast. I could be wrong about that, but to my knowledge, I think Sanford and Son came out before a lot of other black sitcoms like Good Times and things like that. But yeah, just a very influential character. Very influential as far as movies too. I still even though I know it tends to get a lot of flack. I enjoyed Harlem Nights with Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and Eddie Murphy. One of the funniest movies I've seen in a very, very, very long time. I know it didn't really do too well on the box office, but a lot of classic movies don't. It's usually over time when people start to get exposed to those movies and have a chance to watch them at a normal setting where they're just sitting down by themselves or sitting down with the close family, and that's when you start to get bonds and things like that with movies, and that's what makes them great. But let's go ahead and jump into this. It doesn't really have a name. It's just Red Fox stand-up comedy. It's about an 8-minute clip. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what it has to offer.
Sure you do. Let's pause here a moment. We'll drink a toast to human beings around the world and what makes them laugh. But first, a sip.
That is pimping.
Water. Did you ever get drunk and go home and sit on the toilet and throw up in the face bowl? Hey, you thought no one knew, didn't you? I've been drunk in that. I sat in the face bowl and threw up in the toilet.
Wondering why the sink didn't flush.
No kidding, I came back a half hour later to put some cold water on my forehead. And I reached down in the face bowl.
Oh.
I said, God damn, I don't remember eating that. He knows, lady. You don't have to explain it to him. That's good. You married? That's better. Yeah, I think if you're in love, you don't need license, you need linen. If you're really in love, you need gargle. Shack up. Then if you don't like each other, pack up. I got married and fucked up. I married a Korean. Pretty, maybe you saw her. I married the enemy. Because I'm an American war veteran. I think if you can't beat them good, fuck them. So I'm going home tonight and do my part for America. That's right. I'm fucking the enemy. Thank you. You laugh so nice. That's pretty. Wish you were darker.
Damn.
The toast. English humor. A gentleman should never argue with a lady. He should dick her. Chinese humor. Confucius said, crowded elevator smell different to midget. African humor. What do you get from an elephant's trunk? 2 6-foot boogers. Mexican humor. Why does it have hair around it? To keep me from looking like a taco. Did you ever eat one? I mean a taco. Now you have to hold your head sideways so the meat don't fall out. Yes, thank you, honey. That's the way it laughs. That's the way I love to see girls laugh like that. Enjoy life because it's rough out there. How you, darling? You look like my first right. That you, Evelyn? Another toast, miscellaneous. What is a sardine? A sardine is a little fish that smells like a finger. You never know what goes over you. What's the difference between meat and fish? Hard to beat your fish.
Damn. You gotta flick it.
Hey, let me tell you, cigarette relaxes me, that's why I smoke. I've been smoking 42 years. If I don't have cancer now, I'd probably have someone eat cancer's ass up. A lot of people worry about their diet so they can live, you know what I mean? They give up cottage cheese and applesauce and liver and bacon, ham, you know what I mean? Boiled potatoes, spinach. They quit eating all that stuff, sugar and butter and lard, just so they can live. Isn't that dumb? You're gonna feel like a goddamn fool laying out the hospital dying from nothing. You hate to laugh right out loud, don't you? Virgin?
Oh.
I was telling you about my wife earlier. I forgot, she's been bugging me 15 months now for a ring. When I get ring, she asked me, when I get ring. I said, as soon as I step out this fucking tub, you get ring. So I ain't taking no shit off no foreigners. See, I'm American. I was born here. My father was born here. His father was born here. His father was brought here. Was fishing too close to the river in Africa. Snatched his black ass right up off the shore. Come on, nigga, goddammit, North Carolina. That's the way things happen for you. I could have been a king, maybe. Who knows? That's right, handed down. Africa. I remember when they were marching, people started screaming in the suburbs, back to Africa with them. I said, back to Africa with who? Shit, I ain't never been to Africa. Don't send me home, send me to St. Louis, Missouri. 4461 Enright, top floor. Africa, what the hell I look like standing in the jungle with a $750 mohair suit and some alligator shoes? Shit, that's not hunting garb.
The animals looking at him like,
and I could have a lot of things in the country had I been a politician. I could have been my grandfather, Red Foxx I, one of the first black politicians in Mississippi. Ran for the border. And made it. When he broke his stride, he was in Quebec. I mean, moving. See, a lot of things,
Confused.
A lot of whites today, 1978, think black people talk bad. But you fail to stop and realize, white friends, that Southern whites taught Africans English. Think about that in a moment. The African didn't know nothing about this here and and yonder and grown and get it and and Swanee. Not African and Southern whites taught. They said, no, boy, goddamn it, I didn't tell you to get that there. I told you to get that over yonder. Now chunk it over here, boy. Chunk it. Africans say, oomaguma. Which means chunk that shit yourself and fuck you, you redneck son of a bitch. You, I ain't lifting nothing. You and your mama both can kiss my black dick. But if you don't understand African, you get lost. You gotta, is that dress on backwards? Jesus. The baby will never go hungry. I hate big titties. No, they slow you down.
well,
This is a semi-nice crowd. Some of you folks, some might have a prude or two in here. But let me square this away for you. We had a sign out front that said triple X rated show. That's what it is. That's why they put that up. Triple X rated show. That means what's been happening. Now, you knew that. So don't sit up here and look pure for me. Jesus knows your crooked Christian ass is in here. You heard the song, You Can't Hide. He can see through this ceiling like Clark Kent. He knows you're in here. He sees you in your motel room, laying up there butt naked with some superb freak. He sees you. He recognizes the back of your head.
That must have been a beta version of a super freak.
And he knows you're not bobbing for apples. Because that's November. Think.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out some more Red Fox. I would check out Richard Pryor, but at this point, I don't think there's any clips that I haven't seen already. I think I've seen all of his stand-up, so yeah, I haven't seen any of Red Fox's stand-up ever. The only thing I know about Red Fox is what he does on the small screen and the big screen. I never seen his actual comedy specials or stand-ups or anything like that. Actually, there are a lot of legendary comedians that I need to check more of, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. If there are any more legendary comedians that most people probably know more so for the stuff they do on TV and movies and not so much their actual stand-up, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll go ahead and check that out as well. Yeah, I do look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. I just recently got done watching a episode from, I believe the channel is called the Biography channel. It's the same person that does Today I Learned, or I think it's called Today I Learned. It's a bald gentleman with a beard, kind of. He just recently did an episode on Malcolm X, another idol of mine, and he talked about Malcolm X got his name, which was Detroit Red, from, I'm not sure if he got it from Red Fox, but him and Red Fox were both working at the same place, and because they were both light-skinned with red hair at the time, they kind of got connected with each other and associated with each other, so their nicknames were, Malcolm X was Detroit Red and Red Fox was Chicago Red. That was their names that people called them because of the way that they looked and stuff. So it was interesting learning that they had a connection there. I didn't know that Red Fox was associated with Malcolm X in any way. So that was an interesting little tidbit to learn about. There's a lot you can learn about Malcolm X as well. There's a lot of people that seem to think that he was like this, I guess, black extremist or something like that. Like, they look at him as like a advocate for violence and things like that. Just go look him up and actually read about him. And it's very interesting where his story begins as well as where it leads to, because people tend to forget, where Malcolm X eventually turns into. Like, there's Malcolm X and then there's El Haj Malik El Shabazz that he turns into later, even though he doesn't necessarily fully go by that name. He kind of still associates with Malcolm X even after he changes his name. The person changes and the way he thinks and stuff changes as well. So like I said, I recommend you guys go check it out. You can go check out the biography episode that I saw, which was on Malcolm X. So all I gotta do is type in Malcolm X biography. It should be like one of the first things that pop up. But anyway, that's been this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. I have one more video that I'm going to do. I'm going to have to figure out what exactly it is, because I'm thinking about a try not to laugh. But I just got to figure out a good try not to laugh challenge. So I'm going to go and check out my comment section and stuff and see what people have recommended. But until then, I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm Devon DaVinci. You just been enlightened. I'm giving you the deuces. Peace.